Good evening, everyone. I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you're doing awesome. Welcome to night 30. Let me say it again for the people in the back. Tonight 30 of Refining the Mind Women's Conference. And I'm getting ready to do what I'm hoping that you are doing, and that is sharing. It is so important that you don't keep the good stuff to yourself. You just go on there and you share. Hello, somebody. Conference is on now. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And it's hard to talk and text at the same time, which is why it's also probably hard to drive and text at the same time. So don't do that. Don't do that. But I am excited. I am Dr. Renita L. Webb, and I am the founder and visionary of The Refining Life. And I am so excited that we have reached night 30 of Refining the Mind Women's Conference. What is so exciting about this? One, because we've reached night 30. And if we're on night 30, that means that we have fulfilled the promise of a 30-day virtual experience, a mindset shifting experience for you. We promise that this year for Refining the Mind Women's Conference, we will provide you with 30 days of mindset shifting, positive mindset shifting, vertical mindset shifting, horizontal mindset shifting for you. For you. And if we are on night 30, that means that we have fulfilled what we said we would do. And for those of you all who are catching this conference for the first time this month, you have 29 days of content to go catch up on. But don't do it right now, because right now we're here together right now. And if you're new here, just know that The Refining Life is a 501c3 nonprofit organization whose mission is to provide you with experiences to have your mindset shifted so that you can lead a more positive and productive life. And we, for the past 8 years, have had conferences that have been one day conferences, and they have been amazing. They've been powerful. They've been sisterhood building. They have been mindset shifting. They have been refining. They have been helping us come to our more pure self, getting rid of that junk that's on us. We're being refined. That means we're having things burnt away from us. And we've been doing it in one day. But for year 9, our 9th annual Refining the Mind Women's Conference, we decided to do it over 30 days. And now I know there's a big jump from 1 to 30. And crazy people do stuff like that, but we are just crazy enough to believe that if it was put on us to do, that we should be obedient and give our yes and do it. And so that is what we have done for 30 days. You've received amazing content. You've heard from amazing speakers. You've seen amazing performances. Like, oh yeah, this has been all of that. This is not just talking at you. It's talking with you. It's growing with you, and also entertaining you. It's come in so many different forms. And we had some firsts this year. We had some new faces, some first time people coming here. We've had people from across the country, around the country, but we've also had, for the first time ever at Refining the Mind Women's Conference, speakers who were males. We had three male speakers this year. We want to say a big shout out to Gregory Milton, Rodney Milton, and Sean Winstead for being our first male speakers at Refining the Mind Women's Conference, and they chose to pour into us. We've had speakers who are part of our Women of Refinement cohorts. They are women who we have honored since 2016, and we had representation from them. We've had our Refined Expression ambassadors and the group that they dance with, The Point Company and Technique Conservatory, represented here today. We've had performances and beautiful voices and singing from Yolanda Rabin and Jennifer Milton. We've had women just pour into us, as I think they were also pouring into themselves. And it's been a wonderful experience. We've had new content, like speakers who were speaking in 2023, the now. And then we also had some flashbacks and some throwbacks to some things that happened at previous conferences, some of our virtual programming. And you've had a hodgepodge of all the amazing goodness. And it is all available still on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Actually, we've been working on trying to keep our YouTube playlist updated. So if you go to the Refining Life page, make sure that you're subscribing, you get our notifications, and you go to the playlist, you can see all of the conference from this year. So you can start at day 1 and roll it all the way down to day 30. Give me until tomorrow to get that together. But you can start at day 1. If you start at day 1, you got plenty of time. You can catch up, and then you'll be all caught up, and the playlist will be updated tomorrow. Right? So I am, once again, Dr. Renita. I'm the founder and visionary. Back in 2015, God gave me a vision for the refining life, which at one point was going to be the refinery, but now it's the refining life. One of my beautiful sisters reminded me as I was telling her about the vision, because you should cast vision, right? When you are prompted by the Spirit to cast vision. Don't just go casting everybody. Everybody don't need to know, because not everybody needs to dissect for you. It's not for everybody. But my sister, who was a called person for me to share this vision with, told me that what you're saying does not just sound like a moment, it sounds like a movement, and it sounds like a lifestyle. And refining your mindset is a lifetime process. Life itself is a refining process. As one of my beautiful sisters, one of my mentors, my big sisters reminded me that I said at the very first conference. It wasn't scripted. I didn't know it was coming, but I said it out of my mouth that life itself is a refining process, and the refining life was born back in 2015, and here we are in 2023 still refining our minds and refining our lives, and I'm so excited about it. But this year's conference was entitled Endurance. Our theme was endurance, because this life thing, this refinement process thing, is something that is not for particularly the faint of heart, but it's something that we must go through. And if we're going to go through it, we have to endure all the things that come along with it. It is not easy. It is easier to stay complacent. It's easier to stay stagnant. It is easier just to do nothing and not strive for more. It's easier to just deal with the cards that are handed to you and just try to, roll with those. But it takes endurance to be more than that. It takes endurance to reach to your next level. It takes endurance and strength and partnership and collaboration and support to get to what is for you, if you're willing to go get it. And if you can endure all the things that want to stop you, because there are forces out there that want to stop you. There's spiritual energy out there, right, that wants to stop you. We're going to call a spade a spade. There are evil forces out there that want to stop you because they don't want to see your positive progress in life. They don't want you to make positive change in this world. So they want you to be complacent. They want you to be satisfied with the mundane. It wants you to not strive to be and fulfill your purpose, right? Your full breadth of your purpose here on earth, so that you can positively change the lives of others. But in order to do those things, and in order to endure those things that want to stop you, you have to have your mind refined, or else you have the junk on it that tells you to stop. You'll have the junk on it that tells you it's not even worth it. You don't want to have that mess on you as you are continuing to be the positive change in this world that you were called to be. So we have to endure the refining. Refining means that you're going to have things burnt away from you. That means, like literally, it's going to burn away. And some of that's not going to feel good all the time, but it'll get you to where you're supposed to be. So we, over these days, have gotten fuel to help us to endure the race of life, right? Because sometimes even our quick yeses aren't the end goal. Like, you may say yes now and forget that you still got to deal with the rest of the process. And so we are reminded that the race is not given to the swift, but to those who endure. So we are winners. We are more than conquerors. We have so much we have to give to this world, and they need us. But in order for them to get it, we have got to learn to endure the things that we need to go through so we can get to where we need to be. So I'm excited that over the past 30 days, you've gotten all of this fuel, all of these reminders, all of this support, all of this positive energy, all of this things that are helping get rid of the junk, so that over the next 30, over the next 60, over the next 30 years, over the next 30 moments, over the next 30 lifetimes, all of these things can live on, and your legacy of endurance, your legacy of positive progression, your legacy of refinement can live on well past your body time, right? When your body is gone, those legacies can still live on because of the things that you do here that influence other people to help them endure. Your testimony that will help them endure will live on. Will live on. So I wanted to say, first and foremost, thank you to every single person who has taken the time to participate in any way, shape, or form in Refining the Mind Women's Conference 2023. That means every speaker, every performer, every person who reposted a post to tell people that this was happening. Every single person who watched any night of Refining the Mind Women's Conference, you are a participant in this year's conference. Yes, it looks different. Yes, it feels different than years past, because even the other years that we've done it virtually, it's all been one day. But over 30 days, you have endured life as you have experienced this mindset shifting event. So I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to every person who has thought about or even taken the time to, oh my, this box is over here. Boop, 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 to donate to the Refining Life. We have so many things that we want to do, but those things aren't free. And we are nonprofit. Like, we're truly nonprofit. Like, it's not anybody sitting here on stacks of money that we're just sitting on, but we have some things that we would love to do. And as we are approaching our 10th conference, like we're ending 9 tonight, and we are already thinking about the 10th because we want to do it so big, because it's our 10th conference. It's something about the number 10. We're all excited about it, but we're no less excited about year 9. And so we've given you this big, huge 30-day conference. And next year we want to do conference bigger and better, because we can't, like lose, like we did real big 30 days this year. So what are we going to do for year 10? And we got some things in mind. We've got some ideas, but we need your help. So we need you to donate. We have, you can do PayPal, you can do Cash App, you can do Give Butter, however you want to give to support this amazing organization. It's not just about me. You see my face a lot, but we have an amazing board. Big shout out to our president, Shahani Toller. We have our board members, Jasmine Jones, Yolanda Gardner, Tanya Gibson. We have our founding board members that have always and will always be a part of our organization and who always support. We have Rachel Oliver Cobbin, Shayna Winstead, Dr. Shayna Winstead, she's fresh Dr. Winstead, and we have Dr. Shanetta Smith, and we have our board advisor, Regina Leak, who have just from the beginning, even before it was a thing, supported the Refining Life and have always and prayerfully will always be here for this organization as we continue to grow and go do the things that we are called to do. I feel so blessed. I feel so full that we made it to this point. And I hope that somewhere, someone, something helped to refine your mindset over these past 30 days. And once again, if you haven't really experienced the conference from this year, head over to YouTube, look here, or if you're on YouTube, watch here on YouTube. Facebook, if there's not a playlist as of yet, maybe we'll create one. LinkedIn, there's not really a playlist, but if you just go to the page, you can just roll. So you can look at all 3 of these platforms, but probably the easiest is going to be YouTube to continue watching over time, because we'll have a playlist there. You can just tink, and watch all 30 days, including today. I hope that this has even inspired you today to endure more and keep moving forward, not to sit in the pain of the endurance, but allow the endurance to propel you to continue to run your race. Continue to run your race, not worrying about everybody else's race, because their race is not your race and your race is not theirs. To run your race, to get to the end and do the job well. Everything in between, to do all of that well, even in the endurance of the things that don't feel the best. Even in the endurance of the things that don't feel the best. So once again, I am Dr. Renita L. Webb, founder and visionary of The Refining Life, saying thank you for enduring with us and allowing us to endure with you over this past 30 days through this thing called life and the refining processes that you have gone through for the past 30 days. And I hope once again that we have inspired, encouraged you, that we have helped you to reflect, revive, and rejoice in all of your life things, as life is lifing, and to help you endure and to keep moving forward and doing all the great things that you are called to do. So we love you. Once again, watch all the replays. Jump in the comments. Let us know that you're watching. #replay. Let us know that you're there. And we will continue to interact with you. Know that over the next 365 days, we We'll be doing all kinds of great things. And refining life is not just the moments of conference. It is a lifetime. It is a lifestyle. And we will continue to hope to inspire you, to encourage you, and to support you throughout the year. And next year, around this time in September, we will be heading back to Refining the Mind Women's Conference for year 10. Year 10. We've made it now through year 9. Whoop, year 9. Whoop, year 9. Whoop, whoop. We've made it. But we're going to keep forging forward and hopefully bring you something amazing and life-changing, positively life-changing to experience in year 10 for this conference, but throughout the year. Please stay tuned. Make sure that you are subscribed to all of our social media, YouTube. Make sure you're checking out our website. It's nice and fresh and new. It looks beautiful. Make sure that you stay connected with us so that we can stay connected with you and hopefully continue to inspire you. I love you, love you, love you. Continue to reflect, revive, and rejoice all of your days. And we will continue to be here for you. Once again, hope you enjoyed conference. This is Dr. Renita signing off for Refining the Mind Women's Conference 2023. Have a great night, guys.